I gotta hit the go live button. Whoops. Okay, so hopefully I'm live right now. I think I'm live. We'll see. There's like a 20-second lag time. I gotta hit the go live button. Okay, here we go. Okay. Thank God. Okay, cool. Well, it looks like we've just been kind of downtrending. Right now we're getting not really any bounce from anywhere. Again, it's just kind of Bitcoin moving on its own, especially before the US Open. It typically kind of likes to do that. With the US Open, things will just kind of get kind of interesting. We'll see if we can trap or identify trap traders early on in the beginning of the US Open. Luckily, there is a good chance that will kind of happen. Right now, it kind of looks like we're getting some longs coming in right now, so to speak, bouncing right off of the 29,980. So possibility that we just kind of come up and get a rejection, possibility off of this point, previous day point of control, and then possibly look for a scalp based off of that, and this kind of bounce off based off of that. Hopefully people are kind of watching right now. I'm not really sure, but again, we still have about 22 minutes before the US Open, so it looks like a lot of longs are coming in, as just looking at the footprint bar, 17 million volume, 2.3 million delta, whole bunch of stacked longs coming in, just highlighted here, so very interesting nevertheless. Pretty quiet today in the crypto world. Engagement's pretty low, but really the people who are trading, watching this live right now, are really gonna have themselves a good success for the future, because really true traders are born in bear markets, just like how Bitcoin was kind of born in a bear market, and it's been a strong legacy. So again, we'll look at kind of merging sessions, TPO, just kind of zooming out. Looks like we got a naked session point of control right up here at around 31,025. We'll see if that's really any confluence with anything. And kind of looks like it's kind of top of a golden pocket here. So I'll probably put this down on my chart. I usually make these kind of blue. Make a session point of control. 31,000. We'll see if we actually come up there. And right below us, this one's still relevant from 3 days ago. We got naked session at around 29,650. So I'll just clone this guy. That will be right down there. Really just looking at this naked daily point of control right below us. It's pretty significant. Not really too significant actually. But possibility that we get another bounce up from this weekly weekly open. It's been kind of a support and resistance flip before we kind of make a pump. So again, kind of touched this as support. We got a huge move up, and then lastly kind of came down, rejected off of it, and then finally moved up as we touched that as support and kind of got a blast off. Right now kind of we got 2 touches from it, so possibly another touch from it, and then we get another possible large move up like this. This has been kind of like single print row alley, and it's been kind of a Bart Simpson pattern. Just Googling that. We've had a Bart Simpson pattern right here, and then we had an upside down Bart Simpson pattern right here. So just kind of like this, kind of like that. Just been up and down, up and down. Kind of a trader's paradise once you kind of think about it. But nevertheless, that's kind of why we trade it. we kind of like this sideways market for kind of trading, kind of stack some Bitcoin or stack Tether, whatever suits your fancy. But nevertheless, really a trader's paradise. So we're at about 18 minutes before the US Open. Let me take a look at kind of order flow. Again, my go-to is kind of the 15-minute time frame. And there is a possibility that we could pump up to this previous day point of control, get a rejection off of it. I do expect this to kind of heat up in about 8 minutes or so, just before the pre-market kind of opens. Usually pre-market gets kind of hectic, but really if we look at some micro fibs, we're getting a nice confluence with a golden pocket and a previous day point of control. So that could be a possibility. Again, the golden pocket is kind of like my bias towards kind of fibs. It's kind of like my favorite sort of fib to be really trading with Bitcoin. Solana, I'd say my favorite fib is really the 886. And then Ethereum, I haven't really updated this or touched Ethereum, but nevertheless, the 786 works wonders. So just something that I've learned from my trading experience. And so we're just going to be kind of patient, wait about 17 minutes before the US kind of opens. I'm surprised there are not really more people, but I guess it is a bear market. The true OGs are watching, I guess. So, take a look at the trend reversal chart. I'll just give you a kind of quick walkthrough of the trend reversal chart, or TR chart for short. This is in the Discord under trading levels. The go-to is the trend reversal 44-26, and so this is kind of pulling up this. And here you can see kind of the blue and purple candles. Again, typically it kind of evens it out and shows a nice trend, just kind of like Heiken-SG candles in a way. But in this case, a bullish candle will kind of form with a downside wick. This is typically a bullish candle. And then a bearish candle kind of forms or kind of shows you a trend reversal when there is a purple candle with a wick to the kind of upside. There are glitches where the blue candle will have a wick to the upside. Again, that's a glitch and should be kind of ignored. But typically you want to be looking for purple candles with a wick to the upside as kind of a downtrend or reversal to the downside, and then vice versa with a blue candle with a wick to the downside as a reversal to the upside. And here, I guess they've been kind of fixing it a little bit more, but here you can kind of see a wick. Wow, they actually kind of fixed it. Yeah, but good for them, good for them. But anyways, yeah, again, just wick to the upside for a reversal, and then a wick to the downside for a reversal to the upside. So very useful for scalping. This is like a scalper's sort of paradise. Oh, okay. But yeah, this is kind of a scalper's paradise towards this. Then of course you can read the OI and CVD on the bottom here. Typically, what I like to do is that you take profits at a $100 move, just using the TR charts on its own, and then that'll be your first kind of take profit, move your stop loss to entry, and then your second take profit can be a $250 move on Bitcoin. Again, this is kind of more scalping, but again, this is made for quick profits in and out, quick scalps. So I got a question on how do you scalp with exo charts. Well, here you go. You just use the TR charts. You can sit at this all day and just kind of look at the charts. Right now we're in a downtrend, but you guys can just kind of scalp based off of that. Again, I wouldn't enter until the purple candle is confirmed, and then you would just kind of enter along. Typically you'll get kind of more high probability trade setups when you see price coming towards a level. So again, just read the levels that are marked down on the chart. There's a few levels, but nevertheless, just be patient and just kind of trade this sort of range that happens. So again, about 13 minutes before the US Open. So I hope this TR chart was kind of easy to explain, or you kind of understand what's kind of going on with it. I guess the footprint bar is kind of different. Again, we have the delta percentages just kind of added to it. So it's more easy to read delta, the change in delta. Typically, to add extra confirmation or extra confluence to the TR charts, you want to see, again, kind of the change in delta kind of agreeing with it. So again, you wouldn't enter it until a short trade. For example, a short trade based on this, once you saw this purple candle confirmed, you saw kind of a large wick to the upside, and again, you would have entered your short with stop loss above here, and then just would have been in a short for now. Again, take those profits at a $100 move, $250 move, or what you can do is kind of hold on to it, which I don't really recommend doing, but you can hold on to it until you get two confirmed blue candles. And so that will be kind of a place where you want to ultimately take a large take profit and kind of close out of that trade, but nevertheless, you can. So the question is, for absorption, how do you confirm that it is absorption? Like the CVD, you just keep going down / up. So where would you confirm that the price will pivot there? Okay, so going to order flow. Again, don't just read based off of CVD, but typically you want to see price at a level. And so what you're looking for essentially is CVD making a hidden divergence. This isn't really a hidden divergence, but I'll use this kind of as an example. And so typically you want to see a whole bunch of longs in this case kind of coming in and price not really moving. And so again, that will just kind of add confirmation that a large player here is having a set limit of a large short order kind of wanting to be filled, so they'll just kind of set it there. And if you see price not really moving, but yet you're seeing CVD making higher highs in this case, yet a lot of longs are kind of coming in and price isn't really moving at a kind of a resistance, that is typically a good case. Another good case is kind of a red flag towards it if you see a ton of like delta, so like longs coming in, and then you see a ton of volume happening too. That is usually a red flag. So most of the time you can read CVD and identify of like not what you want to see, more as actually like confirming to see if it's there, I guess. That's kind of like how I kind of trade it. So right now we're getting a rejection off the previous day value area low, it looks like. OI kind of increasing, lots of shorts coming in. Yeah, lots of shorts coming in again at resistance. Looks like not too many trapped longs in here. Possibly some longs right here, but really there aren't really quote unquote trapped yet. if they're trapped, you want to see the candle kind of close below that, and then a whole bunch of stacked short limit imbalances, kind of pushing price down and kind of confirming they're trapped. But again, trading trapped traders 8 minutes before the US Open on a Wednesday especially, I wouldn't really recommend. Just be careful if you do, but again, not totally recommended. As price may be kind of unpredictable and not really respecting many levels too much, especially like the 10 minutes before and after the US Open. But I suppose you could scalp, but I wouldn't really recommend it. So yeah, about 7 minutes before, things will get kind of interesting. Possibility of a quick move up towards this golden pocket, as this is a previous day point of control. Again, price tends to kind of hover in between the ongoing value area and the previous day value area. It doesn't really like to differentiate between the two. Price kind of likes to stay at an equilibrium and just kind of be kind of conservative. So again, it's just kind of the nature of trading Bitcoin in a way. For TR charts, sure, you can. So what kind of helps is that when you see OI kind of increasing, and then you see a trend reversal chart. So right here you see a bullish trend reversal, and then followed by sort of this bullish candle, along with a large amounts of OI following this trend reversal. This is typically kind of a good scalp you want to take. So yeah, that is kind of TR charts in a nutshell. Thank you for asking questions though. In the future I'm going to be making a video on TR charts and that's going in depth, explaining it. So thank you for asking those questions. I actually know what to kind of answer in the video as common questions. But thank you for asking questions based off of that. I don't really use TR charts too much. Again, I tend to be more of a ride the trend reversal trader, I guess. So I like taking shorts right here before they go down, and then taking longs and then short. It's kind of more relaxing and you're more at ease, instead of constantly managing scalp trades. But yeah. So right now, yep, we are kind of pumping up. So yeah, you would have taken profits already. Probably closed out of the trade. So you see OI kind of coming down. But again, this is like kind of scalping. It's not really day trade-ish. If you really want to too, you can keep like 20% of the trade open as a scalp, and hopefully it'll turn into a day trade. Sometimes a swing trade. But yeah. Very interesting and powerful nevertheless. Yeah, the fees is something to kind of be aware of too. But yeah, I would have definitely close out of this trade because we got that second confirmation of a candle close. So it would have been kind of a tiny scalp, but be careful of fees when doing this too. Typically you're marketing in and marketing out, but typically what I do is I market in and then limit out. That way it saves a little bit on fees. Speaking of fees, I remember like back in May 2021 when it was kind of the top of Bitcoin. I remember watching a crypto face when he had that $15 million long of Bitcoin and just reading his like unrealized profit from just the market fees of entering that 15 million total long. It was about $36,000 just to do that. I mean, probably not a lot of money to him, but like it's a lot of money. So right now we're kind of getting a pre-market pump. I'll go back to the order flow. Again, possibility that we come up to this previous day point of control. Possibly get some trapped longs in here. We'll see what happens. Right now, a lot of longs coming. So about 2 minutes before the daily open, or the US Open I should say. Stacked longs coming in. Again, you want to wait and confirm for those longs to be trapped. I'll go down to the 5 minute, kind of zoom in here. Let me take a drink of water. But yeah, good volume and good delta coming in. OI following the move. Will we dump today? We shall wait and see. Again, I take trading level to level. I don't look at it like on a long-term really perspective. As a trader, as an investor, I'd look at it at a long perspective, but again, it just takes off so much stress as a trader, especially a crypto trader. So yeah, we got about 30 seconds before the US Open. Looks like a lot of longs coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a rejection off of this previous day point of control, followed by a whole bunch of stacked market orders, kind of highlighting and trapping these long people. But again, I don't really have a confirmation based off of that, so we'll see what kind of happens. Things might get interesting as we have the US Open right now. So we'll see if we kind of pump up a little bit more. I'll zoom out on my chart here. I'm on the 5 minute. Actually, I'll go down to the 3 minute. So yeah, a whole bunch of longs coming in. Open up my net longs. So yeah, looks like some trapped longs here. Good amount of shorts coming down. Might actually trap some shorts, to be honest. Kind of bouncing and holding off the previous day low. Not too many shorts though. Okay, we're kind of dumping down. Dumping down. Dump down a little bit more. Again, the first like 3 minutes are kind of unpredictable and hectic. Could be a possibility that we kind of counter trade them, but we see OI coming down, so this is kind of a weak move down. A lot of longs getting stopped out, it looks like. Not too many shorts coming in. In fact, shorts kind of closing, to be honest. But possibility here that we got some trapped traders right here, FOMOing short. As we quickly wake up, holy crap. This isn't really a support, I'd say, but let me see. Kind of came down to the 0.5 fib, it looks like. We'll see on what confirms on the kind of the minute and a half here. I would be kind of patient. This isn't really clear if we have trapped shorts, but just by looking at order flow here, you can see 2.5 million, 1.2 million, 2.26, and possibility of some trapped shorts here. So we'll just be patient, kind of wait about 40 more seconds until this candle kind of closes. Again, what we're looking for is a whole bunch of stacked longs coming in, trapping these shorts down and putting them underneath water. Again, not financial advice, for paper trading purposes only, for educational purposes too. If you guys learned something new from it, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be kind of live trading until like 9:30ish, 9:40ish my time, so about another hour and 10 minutes or so. So now I want to see trapped longs or stacked longs coming in. So far so good. Really kind of not too many, but okay, some good longs, good longs, good longs. Yeah, trap them, trap them. Put my stop loss right above here. Look at that. Look at that, guys. OI back in this move. Net longs pouring in. These shorts are underwater right now. Again, this would be kind of a scalp trade. I wouldn't be too greedy with this. Nevertheless, beauty of US Open, trapping those shorts at a bottom. But again, welcome to kind of volatile Wednesdays. Wednesdays are super volatile. I don't know why. It must be like midweek order stuff, but yeah, nevertheless. See what kind of happens. I'm looking for this previous day POC. Still some good amount of longs coming in. Again, it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. But very nice, very nice. Locking this trade, locking it in. Paper trade. Very nice paper trade. Nice little scalp on stream. Not bad for a paper trade, huh, guys? Like the video if you got into this one on time, but oh yeah, I guess there is a kind of a lag in the stream, so apologies for that. But very nice move up. Again, beauty of US Open, trapping shorts in the beginning, punishing them, and then a whole bunch of longs opening up and as we shoot up. So again, I kind of took half out of my paper trade. Kind of looks like we're rejecting off the 886, but again, kind of too soon. I think we're going to see some pretty good momentum for about the next 20 minutes or so. Again, I could be wrong. Looks like some shorts getting liquidated. Just looking on the little blue dots here. Some good amount of longs coming in. So now Again, I have my stop loss to my entry price of my paper trade. That's the spirit. You'll get the next paper trade. Yes, I believe there is another one coming. But I'll drop down to the 5 minute. Can't you tell I love fibs? So many fibs everywhere. Might get a swing filler pattern on this, but I could be wrong. We're still early on, and there's going to be a lot of momentum kind of to the upside. Around that 9 o'clock area, I'll start to look for kind of a counter of the trend, but again, we're still chugging along on the 5 minute, especially. Large amounts of volume coming in, large amounts of delta just being injected into the market at the moment. A lot of momentum up. Possibility of we might get a rejection around this $31,000 level, as it was. What session was it from? Yeah, it was from about 3 sessions ago, so pretty fresh. And it's kind of the daily open, so it'd be interesting if we get a rejection off the daily open even. But I'll go back down to I didn't really have time to long Solana. Whoops. Again, you kind of have to have quick fingers in this space. Also, do you know what the previous day equilibrium or the price equilibrium in general? Sorry for all the questions. I just have a list here with questions I had. Yeah, alright, we're learning today. I'm not really sure, to be honest, how the previous day equilibrium is, but can think of it as sort of the average time that price is spent at. It's like the longest time price has been spent at, if that makes sense. So like most of the time, say if the previous day equilibrium is there one on? I don't really see it anywhere. Oh yeah, up here. So like the previous day equilibrium, right here, price was spent the most time at this level. Remember, it's time, not volume. Volume is the previous day point of control. So again, just kind of two different sort of things, but holy schmoly, look at all those longs. But yeah, a lot of FOMO longs. Maybe we did get a SFB of that little wick. Let's see. Whole bunch of longs up here. See if we can trap them. So yeah, we did. We got a SFP of this wick. Must not be a whole lot of liquidity up here, but I could be wrong as we kind of come up. But I to be honest right now, I'm not gonna short this right now. But there is definitely trapped longs. I'll drop down to the 1 minute. My internet is kind of, look at that, trapped longs. Trapped longs right there, baby. So we dump down. Again, kind of too late for this. I think we're gonna get a nice retest of this. Isn't that, so look at this, just confirming with the net shorts here. Here you can see, just turning on the trapped longs. Here you can see more longs coming in at this candle specifically, whole bunch of stacked imbalances. Next candle below that, you see longs kind of getting stopped out and a whole bunch of short opening. Nevertheless, trapped longs right here. Very good example. I'll make a short of that, but I edit the video. I've been trying to make more shorts. I've noticed the attention span of some people are kind of diminishing. But holy cow, a lot of action. My heart's a little pounding. I'm still in this Bitcoin long though. My stop loss is to the entry though. It's downpouring pretty hard outside. Yeah, that's the spirit, not my attention span. Not to brag, but my subscribers are very smart people. I think anyone who pretty much watches me has to be pretty smart, because I don't know, I tend to talk really fast and tend to kind of think before, like thinking as I'm kind of talking, and so I kind of get my words mixed up. But nevertheless, thank you guys. 426 subscribers right now. But yeah, typically the beginning of the US Open, first 3 minutes is most of the time you can find trap traders. It's a nice time to look for trap traders, I should say. But going back to here, I want to see possibility of a SFP up here. Looks like we kind of front ran it, not gonna lie. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, Wednesdays are exciting. A lot of volatility, so I can actually like talk more, you know. I don't have to like sit here in silence, awkward silence. But again, volatile Wednesdays, holy schmoly. A lot of volume pumping in here. Just looking at the footprint bar on the 5 minute, in fact, 9 million, 15 million, 58 million, 26 million. So we might get a bounce off of this previous day point of control. Let's see how far above the previous day value area high is. So previous day value area high, again, 31,280. So yeah, there could be a possibility we reject from this naked session point of control. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. I take trading level to level. Now it looks like we're getting some longs coming in. Still holding on to my paper trade long on the Bitcoin. But it looks like we're kind of getting a bounce off of that previous day point of control. OI is backing up this move nicely. Ever since like down here. So pretty strong upturn, I'd say. Dropping down to 15 minutes, check it out. yeah, this move up has been pretty strong. Yeah, it kind of looks like a OI reset. That happens with the market. Again, market likes to stop out people, and it likes to take liquidity. Market has no feelings. Again, at this point, it's really psychology of trading. It's kind of funny because psychology doesn't really get too many views of trading. But really, I think at this point it's just very important of like how you think and what you do. Especially as a trader, you gotta be kind of tough-minded. But yeah, a good amount of longs coming in right now. We'll see if how long this lasts. I'm guessing for another 20 minutes, but I could be wrong. I'm still staying in my paper trade long right now on the Bitcoin. But pretty interesting. Feel free, guys, to kind of ask questions in the chat. Again, it helps out me and you. Just kind of looking right now. Looks like a whole bunch of shorts closing. Still longs coming in. Again, volume might kind of die down as we kind of go into about 9 o'clock. Which is kind of what we want to see if we want to see a reversal anytime soon. Good stuff, good stuff. Pumping up more longs coming in. We bust through that wick right now. Wow. Tippy tapped the golden pocket here, so that's kind of a scalp resistance. A lot of volume though, so be very careful. Be very, very careful. There's a lot of momentum to the upside on this. A lot of momentum to the upside. Can see just turning on the 3-minute valley area to the upper portion. This is insane. Check out Solana. Could see more movement to the upside. Volume isn't really dying off here too much. Fact is just increasing, especially on the 3-minute here. Bitcoin long is up 13% right now. Again, kind of too early to tell if it's a pivot point or not. Looks like kind of more longs coming in. Not too many shorts coming in, to be honest. Possibility it could come up, kind of stop out some people at the daily point of control. But again, I'd be cautious of a short. Wednesdays are very volatile, as you can see. Let me kind of clean up my chart here. Turn these on. Okay, longs are closing. Not necessarily shorts coming in though. Still a good amount of longs open. Yeah, it looks like we got a little rejection off the golden pocket to the dollar. Again, I didn't really enter this, but looks like some longs kind of trapped. Again, if you took this short, good take profit is this VWAP at around 30,510. The looks of it, I think we're gonna get a kind of bounce up from that VWAP. It'd be a nice kind of 1% scalp too. Again, there's a lot of momentum behind this. Following, I am on the 1 minute. Volume semi dying down. Okay, good amount of short liquidations up here. Again, might just kind of hover around, go kind of sideways as we slowly kind of grind our way down towards the VWAP here. So where's the VWAP at? It's around 3,510. So yeah, this 382 would be a good take profit. So we'll just kind of grind our way down. But this market structure is very bullish. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Might get a second swing filler pattern of this wick and then we drop down. Market's kind of neutral right now. see how the stock market's doing. Strong move up. Could get a swing filler depending on these wicks right here. Again, we're kind of filling this whole gap up, which is pretty healthy. Market likes to tend fill gaps. So there's still a gap fill and a possibility up to 41.78. But at the moment, it looks like we're filling a gap, kind of filled it. But back to Bitcoin. Again, we're just kind of patiently waiting. Again, just kind of do this, possibly. Market looks very bullish though. We'll see what kind of happens within about 2 minutes or so. Some shorts coming in. But yeah, that was kind of a clean rejection off of that golden pocket. Anyone new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Check out my Excel charts playlists or just trading playlists in general. I think you guys will get a lot of value from it. Plus it's free. As we're kind of dropping down, kind of waiting for this 382. If we bounce, get a kind of a reversal based off of our local reversal based off of this 382. That this does kind of confirm a bullish uptrend. Bitcoin likes to pull back to 382s. It's kind of as a quick stop loss add. With the looks of it on the 3 minute, as we're getting this move down, we're seeing a decrease in OI. So there is a possibility that that will kind of play out, but we'll see what kind of happens. Again, ultimately, price likes to hover around the VWAP, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bounce from the VWAP and just kind of dig a little bit deeper down into the 382. But nevertheless, we're getting somewhat confluence with the 382 and the VWAP. All right, long or shorts are definitely coming in. Welcome to the channel, Matt. But yeah, we'll see if we get a bounce up from this. Good amount of volume. However, OI is kind of coming up, so a good amount of shorts coming in. Holy schmoly. Yeah, there's a good amount of shorts coming in. Will this VWAP kind of hold is the question mark. Right now we're kind of bouncing up from the 382. Again, I'm kind of going off the 3 minute time frame right now. But yeah, to the, can I see to the exact dollar, we're bouncing off that 382. But we'll have to wait and see. Right now is usually about the time where the market kind of decides if it wants to pivot or change structure or not. Again, I want to see more kind of confirmations. Whole bunch of longs closing. All right, that's kind of bearish. Again, I'm kind of sitting on the fence right now. Good amount of shorts coming in. We'll see if buyers step up. Again, this is the 382 to the exact dollar right now. We're kind of bouncing off of. I don't really have confirmation if this is a healthy bounce or not, but with the looks of it, it looks like longs are kind of stepping in a little bit. Some shorts closing. Again, I want to see more longs, more stacked imbalances here. Zooming in on this candle. Again, this might be kind of hectic. A lot of wicking action, but good volatility and very good volume. So a lot of buying and selling orders happening right now, which makes it, in my opinion, a little bit more easier to trade. Order flow tends to be more easier to kind of read. Things actually kind of like play out more. See what's going on here. Solana 2 get a bounce off of that 382. Going back to get kind of dry. Let me refresh the stream here. Turn on live chat. Again, kind of hard to read what's kind of going on at the moment. Still kind of too early to really call anything if that was a bounce from A3, A2 or not. See if it kind of holds. I'd like to see more stacked longs coming in and confirming. So once this candle kind of closes with kind of stacked longs, I'll possibly take a long or kind of add to my long. But again, things can change. Looks like long is just closing out. We'll see if OI. Let's see if more sellers are kind of popping in. Or if buyers, vice versa. Right now, I'm still sitting on my hands with a trade. But it's nice to see levels being respected, though. So we've been streaming for about an hour. Still kind of waiting. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think there's too many drop longs up here, to be honest. Probably some people who closed out their longs at break even, really in here. But there was a lot of longs who came into that candle. Kind of neutral right now. See if we get a bounce off of this VWAP. And then we kind of push up. Large decrease in OI as we're popping down here. Alright, this might be our candle. Being patient. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Buyers stepping in right now. This might be your chance to paper trade long in case you missed that trap shorts. Again, very nice bounce coming in from the VWAP. This looks pretty good. A lot of stacked longs coming in. OI is following this move and just turning on my NL here. Good amount of longs coming in. Sol 2. I'll actually kind of take this. Yep. And again, this is kind of a more aggressive trade. I might lose it. This is why you need to wait for your confirmation for the candle to close. This was an aggressive entry, and this is like a prime example of why you need to kind of have patience with this. Yeah. A lot of shorts coming in. This is a bounce from a 0.5. We'll see if it kind of comes and stops me out, but yeah. Again, I'm still in a paper trade long, so. Let me take a peek at just taking a look around here. We might come down to the previous day point of control. Again, let's see what the S&P is kind of doing. S&P got a pretty harsh move down. Again, S&P and Bitcoin are correlated. But again, this kind of been kind of dying volume a little bit. Again, it's kind of neutral with the net longs and net shorts. But overall, just comparing the two, there are more longs still in this market, I'd say. But again, I could be wrong. So, yeah. Again, just patience is key. Especially on Wednesdays, man. Holy cow. We'll see if we kind of break above this. Right now, it's been bullish market structure, so overall in this like chunk of action. But it looks pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like it and subscribe. Yeah, I'll pretty much call it a day right now. I appreciate you guys to kind of watching in with me, especially if you watch this whole kind of trading session. Hopefully you guys learned something new from it. And make sure to check out my playlist with Exo charts and just trading in general. Again, all free. All I ask for you is to really like and subscribe to each of the videos, and then feel free to share around the videos too, just to help people out, struggling traders and whatnot. I think it will greatly improve their trading and just kind of point them in the right direction of where to go. There is a lot of false information on the internet, and so really kind of in today's era is deciding what's right and what's wrong. And I'd like to say and generally that I tend to kind of know what I'm doing. So again, thanks for watching, guys. You guys mean a lot to me. All right, peace, bye.